We were in a Bible study the other day and we were talking about identity. I believe it was the Holy Spirit that was just telling me, you really need to pay attention to Moses' staff. What was Moses' staff used for? Moses' staff was used for parting the Red Sea, right? The Lord said, raise your staff. Moses' staff was used for the plagues in Egypt. Moses' staff was used when he went before Pharaoh and he said, here, and he threw it and it became a snake. And then he picked it back up and it wasn't. Moses' staff was used to strike the rock so that water could come out. The staff seems to be very important. Moses' staff was being held up and war was being won because he was holding his staff high, right? And when he would let the staff down, the Israel would begin to lose. But when he kept the staff high, then the war would be fought. So I'm like, okay, that staff seems to be important. Why is that important? We're going into Jacob. And God just started really working at me. He's like, Jacob, when he wrestled with God, what did God do to Jacob? Well, God touched his hip and that muscle shrank, and he was never going to be able to be independent. Again, he had to rely on something. He had to rely on the staff. And I believe it's from the Holy Spirit. But this thought came into my head. Moses' staff did not first belong to Moses. It was hand-me-down because it was a part of the identity. So Moses' staff was actually Jacob's staff. But according to Jewish tradition, Jacob's staff was handed down to Joseph, and Joseph had it. Now, this is important because Jacob, the staff is a metaphor, and Jacob had to rely on the staff for his everyday walking. Moses relied on the staff for winning wars, parting the sea, getting water out of a rock, plagues, all of it. Okay, but it wasn't the staff that did the work, and that staff is a metaphor for Jesus.